My husband left me for my sister. But karma didn't forget me. My name is Alina, and this is the story of how I lost everything, and then found myself in the most unexpected way. It all began when I was 28. I thought I had it all: a loving husband, a supportive family, a stable job, and a cozy little house in a peaceful suburb. My husband, Ryan, and I had been together for 5 years and married for 2. He was charming, dependable, and made me feel like I was the luckiest woman alive. But things weren't as perfect as I believed. It started with small things. Ryan would come home later than usual, always claiming it was work. He became oddly secretive with his phone, started dressing better, and even changed his cologne. I felt something was off, but I kept brushing the feeling aside. He's just stressed, I told myself. We're both just busy. Then came the night that shattered my world. It was a Sunday. I'd baked Ryan's favorite, lasagna, and invited my younger sister, Zara, over for dinner. Zara and I were close, or so I thought. She was 5 years younger than me, always the wild, free-spirited type. She'd just broken up with her boyfriend and was crashing at my parents' house temporarily. I wanted to cheer her up. During dinner, I noticed something strange. The way Ryan looked at Zara. The way she giggled at everything he said. The subtle touches. The lingering glances. I felt sick. After Zara left, I asked Ryan about it directly. His reaction? He laughed. Told me I was being paranoid and insecure. He kissed my forehead and told me to go to bed early. But I couldn't sleep. So I did something I'd never done before. I went through his phone. What I found made my heart drop. Hundreds of texts. Late-night messages. Flirty emojis. Secret meetups. Photos. It wasn't just some random woman. It was Zara. My sister. I confronted them both the next day. Ryan didn't even try to deny it. He said he fell out of love with me and found someone who makes him feel alive. Zara just stood there, silent. No guilt, no shame. They moved in together within a week. My family was torn apart. My parents were furious at Zara but tried to stay neutral to avoid more damage. I felt betrayed, humiliated, abandoned. I fell into a deep depression. Quit my job. Isolated myself. I couldn't even look in the mirror without feeling disgusted. How could the two people I trusted the most do this to me? But here's where the story changes. One night, I was scrolling through Reddit when I came across a thread, people who hit rock bottom. How did you bounce back? I read story after story. Survivors. Fighters. People who had lost everything and rebuilt stronger. It hit me. I couldn't let their betrayal define me. So I started small. I went back to therapy. Started journaling. Took up yoga. Got a new job, one that actually made me feel valued. I began traveling solo. Met new people. Slowly, I started finding joy again. A year later, I got a call from Ryan. Zara had cheated on him. With his best friend. He sounded broken. Wanted to talk. Apologize. Maybe we could start over, he said. I laughed for the first time in a long time. I told him I forgave him, not for him, but for me. Because I no longer needed his apology. I had built a new life. One where I was no longer a victim. And just like that, I blocked his number. My story isn't about revenge. It's about survival. About rediscovering self-worth when it's been ripped away from you. About finding strength in pain. So if you're watching this and feeling like your world is falling apart, I want you to know, it's okay to break. Just promise yourself you'll rebuild. Because sometimes, losing everything is the start of becoming everything you were meant to be.